Ian, where are you from?
I'm from Concord, Massachusetts. Just about 30 miles west of Boston. Lived here my whole life pretty much. I was born in Salt Lake, but moved here when I was really young. So I've been here for about 16 years. My brother, my two parents, and I all live here.
Would you rather listen to a podcast or would you rather blast some tunes?
I think I'd rather listen to a podcast probably. Like the Spit and Chicklets podcast. I think those guys are hilarious. Wit and Biz, pretty funny, and the guys they get on are pretty interesting. I don't know. It's pretty cool to hear a bunch of stories from the NHL and the hockey world. And I guess my whole family kind of listens to those, so we talk about them too. And yeah, they're hilarious too. So it makes time go by in the car for sure.
Where is your dream vacation, Ian?
My family, my dad, when he was in college, he had bought a place with one of his college buddies out in Lake Tahoe, out in Nevada, and we were planning to go out there this summer, with a little golf trip, I guess, with our uncle or my uncle and my cousins and whatnot, and it got canceled unfortunately just because of the pandemic, but was definitely looking forward to that. It's a nice spot. I've been up there. We usually go about once a year, and it's pretty fun. Get some fresh air, be outside, right on a lake. So I can't complain when you're out there. And I guess, it'd probably be just going out there with family, extended family, and just, playing some golf or hanging out on the lake.
If you weren't a hockey player, what do you think you'd be doing?
I played a bunch of sports growing up. I played pretty much every sport you could think of. I mean, soccer, football, lax, baseball, skiing, snowboarding, everything. So I think I'd definitely try and pick up a different sport. It might be lacrosse. I think that's sort of the one I stuck with through high school, hockey and lax, and pretty fun to play lax with your friends. It's a lot of the same, hockey guys. So similar culture and was a ton of fun for sure. And I'd probably be a lax player, to be honest.
Who do you think's got the best sweaters in the NHL?
Being from Boston, I really like the old Bruins jerseys, sort of, they're pretty simple, but I don't know, I guess kind of, original six, when, what they represent, just like sort of that big bad Boston, kind of physical play is pretty, kind of comes with the sweater. So, I like the black, yellow, and white, and, I really like those jerseys.
Okay, Ian, would you rather be too hot or too cold?
Definitely too cold. I think, in the summer, I'm really not outside too much. I don't know. I can't really do too much about it. As there's only so much AC you can blast, but being too cold. I mean, you can put on layers. You can get the heart rate going or something. So, don't really enjoy going to the beach too much and stuff like that. So in the summer, I'm pretty much inside in the rinks and stuff. So definitely too cold. My grandparents actually live in Arizona. Every time I'm out there, I'm dying of the heat. So it's tough. I don't know how they do it.
Who's your dream defensive partner?
Yeah, I think probably a lot of D-men probably say the same thing. Nick Lidstrom from the Red Wings, just probably insanely easy to play with. Just his hockey sense off the charts. So creative with the puck, but he just always makes the right play, and it's pretty easy to play with him, I guess. Probably just from seeing it on TV, seeing his highlights and stuff. He's such a great skater, and if I was in a little trouble, I'm sure he'd come over and clean it up, and we'd be out of the zone in no time. So I think he'd probably cover up for a lot of my mistakes and stuff like that. So he'd definitely be insanely easy to play with. I think a lot of D-men would say that. They'd probably say Nick Lidstrom too.
What should Steel fans expect to see out of your game this season?
Yeah, hopefully some fast-paced, possession hockey. Like to, skate, be flying all over the ice, I guess, headman the puck and jump into the rush, be creative on offense, but also, try and get the puck out of our own zone as quick as possible, try and give it to the forwards, let them, do their work, sort of join the rush, be the late option, and, hopefully score some goals, set my teammates up, and, hopefully have a lot of fun this year.